On this episode, we sit down and enjoy a cupcake like you've never had before. My guest is my good friend Cup, whose real name is David, and of course I get him to tell the story. Let me get through my monologue first. David is a son, a husband, and a dad, but where he truly excels is as a friend. He's the owner of Shiner Saloon, where everyone who walks through the door leaves with a new friend and cupcake. He's always striving to be the kind of person that he would want to meet, and I'm so grateful to have him in my life. We also talk about small towns, trips to the mall, and Columbia House CDs. Let's jump in.
Since we were talking about having one-on-one conversation, with all the technology and everything we're going in the world, have we forgot how to communicate with each other?
We're shittier than ever. 100%. Like all the things we have, we're shittier than ever because this goes back to what we were saying with originally like text messaging, right? Because the inflection of your voice, your body language, everything you do says a lot about what you're saying. And once you're not in, even on Zoom, you still can't pick it up on a level of like when you're in a room with a person. It's like this. It's like, when someone like says something that, or say you say something to somebody and you really piss them off, and then you feel that they're pissed off, and then you start to feel something. I don't know if that happens to you, right? Like that didn't happen on Zoom. You might get mad, but you're not going to feel what they're feeling. And all of a sudden now, like you're kind of defensive or you're mad or whatever it is. Like that only happens with two people in a room. You know what I mean?
It's almost like the whole, when you were young and even probably before our time, talking like the 60s, 70s, your first date with someone might be sitting on their front porch because they weren't allowed to go anywhere. And the only way you could get a chance to like talk to a girl was to sit on her front porch of her parents' house. Mom and dad are in the living room and you guys are out front, but you had to talk to each other. That's how you knew that you wanted to be with this person and things like that. And nowadays, everything's done on apps. And I mean, I watch it in the bar. I can look down the bar and there'll be 20 people at the bar. And 18 of them are doing this. And I'm guilty too, because my bartender will be looking at something on their phone, or Snapchatting.
Can I just, what do you think? I just thought of this and it's probably a horrible idea. But what would happen, do you think, if you made your bar a no cell phone bar?
I don't think anybody would come in, but
do you think nobody would come in? Or do you okay, so we'll say you make it a no cell phone bar, but you offer a photographer, right? That is going around taking pictures and that makes it free. They're email it to you. You just got to grab him, take pictures of your friends or whatever. Okay. But you got to be there with your friends, no social media and do that. You can post them when you're done, but a no cell phone bar, what do you think would happen?
I think people would go crazy.
Like, because they couldn't have their cell phones?
Yeah, they would not know how to interact with each other anymore. Because you even like an uncomfortable silence or an uncomfortable pause will make you go like, hey man, did you like that sports game? Or did you like this? Or did you like that? Or hey, what kind of car do you drive? Like you'll throw something out there to continue a conversation. And you might learn something really cool about somebody. Now you just go, I'm going to look at my phone for a minute. And you go, okay, I'm going to look at my phone because you get uncomfortable. And I think people in bars wouldn't know what to do anymore.
This is exactly what we're talking about though, right?
Absolutely.
Is that you need to be uncomfortable. Like you need to be with people and be interacting.
It helps you get out of your own head and your own
space. But here's the thing. You really shouldn't feel uncomfortable about it.
It's like a shoot where you could at least put your phone in a little thing where it's like a little box and it closes off and you say, hey,
no. Okay, here you go. What if it was like this? Like, I mean, and I really don't think this is, look, maybe I'm stupid. Okay. Okay. This is what we do.
It's a great idea.
Look, okay, I'm not trying to talk you into it, but like we'll test run it. This is what we're gonna do.
One night.
We're gonna pick a night, okay, like a Saturday. And at the door is like, when you go to those comedy shows and stuff, they make you put yourself. We're gonna have one of those things where you put all the phones in the thing just as you come to the door. Okay, you just carry it around with you like you do with the comedy thing. We'll have a photographer, and we're just calling it like like a just be present bar party or something like that. You know what I mean? And just like try it and just see what happens. Like when I was in college, which was a long time ago, we did not have cell phones of this capacity. So when we go to parties, we depended on the photographer. You remember when we were downtown and like we didn't have, you'd depend on that photographer to come through the bar. I don't know what that guy's name was, but he would always be downtown. And then you give you a business card and then you would go download it from the fucking internet.
Mhm.
Remember that shit? That was cool. Because you didn't know what the picture was like. You had no idea. Like, and you get on the internet, you're like, oh my God, what's this picture like?
Man, we were drinking. Oh, I forgot about that. Or like,
or whatever.
in the background.
Or look at that girl.